Welcome to Dan's on the Street. I'm Dan. I'm exploring the whole world, city by city, as seen through Google Maps and Google Street View. And today we're in the city of Irkutsk, Russia. Here it is on a map. Kind of zoom in. It is right here near Lake Baikal, the largest freshwater lake in the world, and up the Angara River. And here it is. And I'm going to be checking out this city pretty much blindly. I don't know too much about it. I'm excited to check it out and hopefully learn a thing or two. Did a brief amount of research on it, but mainly we're here to just look around, see what we can see what we can pick up from just wandering around Google Street View. So let's drop down right here and we'll check out a bunch of places. Alright, we're on the ground. Kind of overcast day today. Bunch of kids out. Probably not the most beautiful part of town here, but it's just where I landed. Don't worry, we'll check out lots of stuff. Here's an old building there. That dates way back. Maybe seen better days, but actually a lot of beautiful detail in there. Kind of like that. This is a town of about 600,000 people. Thereabouts. I read that population's kind of slowly declined over the last few decades. And, yeah, still good size though. Newer building here on the right. Very brightly colored. I was looking up some stuff on that Lake Baikal. I'm certainly familiar with it as a lake. I don't think I realized quite how big it is. I was reading it's larger than all 5 of the Great Lakes in the US combined, which is phenomenally huge. I live on Lake Michigan, and it's a pretty good sized lake. But that's huge. So if you live here and you have a boat, boy, I tell you what. Here's an interesting old building. Again, you can see remnants of kind of like, I think it was a probably interesting building maybe back when it was built, but it needs a little help. Busy day here. Let's move against the traffic. Got some nice newer buses, it looks like. Apartment buildings. Pretty tight and bustling here indeed. Big lettering up there. I certainly can't read any of this. Don't know what office building. Not sure. School, maybe. Let's pop up and see if we can get a little sense of this. Alright, so that's where we were about. Kind of moved up here. Let's go over to, this kind of looks like an interesting part of town. Maybe I should have started over here. Shopping area. Oh yeah, this is looking fun. Got a couple aliens here. Selling some cell phones or something. Oh, this is much better. Okay. Beautiful building here. This dates way back. The city itself dates to around 1650, that era. I read that a man named Ivan Pokobov, I'm sure I'm messing up that name, built winter quarters here, and very quickly they built a large prison out here. This is kind of the image of the Siberian, prison or something, which I think sits in culture. Well, that might have been this kind of here, and that's what it was known for some time. But of course, it also became a center for trade for nearby locals back in the 1700s. Great looking building here, isn't that nice? Well preserved. Looks like it's been adapted into whatever, it's being used. There's some brand I recognize. Redken, I think. Beautiful buildings in here. Isn't this nice? A little bit of color. I'm glad a lot of this survived. I know some of the architecture was lost over the decades, but very pretty, really, in the downtown area here. This is really good. Coffee shop. I was actually reading that one of the effects of this city being a place where people were exiled to. Wow, it's such a pretty place. During some of the revolts against the Tsar, the Russian artists were exiled here. So actually, art kind of flourished, and art and architecture back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And there's still you get a little sense of that side effect of that, all the political turmoil. Kind of look at this is a great looking building. I mean, obviously it's in rough shape, but that's a cool style with that wraparound triple decker porch. That's kind of neat. Got to be, obviously it looks pretty nice now. We're not terribly north here in Russia. I'm sure it gets quite cold in wintertime, but no, look at that. Look at oh my goodness, take this in. This building has slowly sunk down here on this side, and the doors, they've just been like trimming off the bottom of the doors rather than propping it up. That's fascinating. And I'm sure the ground level, the grade has gone up. Like I bet this was originally maybe 2 or 3 feet up. And that's just fascinating. I trust it's, not moving any further. How about that though? Great detail, really great craftsmanship there in the woodworking, dating back, 120, 150 years maybe, at most maybe. That's fabulous. I've never seen quite a sag like that. Oh, this is wonderful. Certainly would love to walk around these streets. I'm really impressed. I was reading on Wikipedia about just some of the architecture during the Soviet era, brought in, traditional Soviet-style architecture, which I do understand, but I expected to see a lot more of that. I'm sure there's plenty of it, but I was not expecting to see quite this much beautiful old architecture. Now, I'm sure this is like the old part of town here. But even so, here's a new place going in. Looks decent. Got protected sidewalks here with some fencing. And clearly a tram runs through here, some public transit. Looks like a church up in the distance. I guess we'll head there. Maybe we'll take a peek inside if we can. Alright, let's pop up here. Where are we at? Some church. I don't know if we can get in there, but we can get near it, I guess. Oh, maybe we can get inside. Well, I don't know. It's not quite what I was picturing, but something, I guess. Pretty good looking place. Nice gardens outside. Yeah, let's check that out. If it'll load here. Not sure what's going on with my loading. This is amazing, actually. Look at that. Wow. Really great. Really, really great. Beautiful photograph. Thanks to Igor Muravtsov for uploading this. Some of these images come from just private, whatever, individuals. Some of it comes from Google itself. Stadium over here. Trud Stadium. I don't know that we can go inside, but I'm sure we'll drive around it a little bit. Not too big. Looks like there's some shops around it. Alright, let's pop back up. Now obviously we're on this really large river. The Angara River. Which has a few bridges crossing it. Let's drop down on one. This is all dammed up here. There's a power station there. That was built back in the 50s, I read. Let's get on this bridge. Pretty good views. Some island living out here, actually. Accessible only by boat or ferry, I guess. The Angara River. I follow. I'm interested in rockets and you know, space and stuff like that. That's another kind of hobby of mine. And I know Russia, they have the Angara rocket. That's one of their, or was or is one of their rocket classes. And I realize now it's named after a river. Didn't put that together. Alright, it's a bridge. Not particularly thrilling. What's going on here? Oh, this is Drifta. This is like people are drifting here. Look at that. I thought I was looking at something slightly obscene, but I actually think it's just drifting. That's not something you see every day. You got a little cafe set up. This is really formalized. If you want to drift, here's where you do it. You don't have that in every city. Pretty neat. I don't think I've ever... That's not something I've ever done intentionally. I have had back into my car slip out. Hanging out with these friends, eating some, looks like barbecue here. This is great. That's a really big bridge. It's a wide river. Yeah. Significant crossing that. Let's get another river view here. Irkutsk trout. Ooh, we got a drone shot. Oh yeah, there's a trout, trout place. Breeding there. Great views here, kind of fall, winter maybe. That water looks chilly. There's that power station. Let's head there next. Yeah, I read this was completed back in something like 59, I think. Let's drop down right by the main portion here. Well fenced in, of course. Looks like maybe trains run here. Maybe it looks like they're working on it right now. I don't know. Definitely some Soviet architecture there. Irkutsk. Anyone else play the old game of Risk? That's when I feel like that was my first kind of real game I played. Sure, I played Monopoly and all those games before that, but first time I played Risk, I was like, this is there's some of these games are, this is a legit game here. Something to it. But one of the territories in risk is Irkutsk, if I'm not mistaken. What should we see here? Kind of industrial. I'll just drop down right here, I guess. Bit of elevation change here. It's relatively flat, but some hills. Got some shopping here on the right. Or, oh yeah, auto body shop. Buy a bicycle or scooter there. Garden equipment. Some newer stuff going in. They're definitely building. You know, I'm seeing cranes. I'm seeing new buildings going up. Overcast weather doesn't do well. It doesn't do good to any city on Google Maps. Just kind of makes it feel a bit dreary, but we'll take what we can get. Actually, it looks like Google's been through here a couple times. Here it is back in 2013. Another gray day. Okay. Maybe that's just the territory we're in. Got some boats for sale. Yeah, like I said, this has got to be boat country here. With all that water, big river, and then a massive lake. Let's pop up. Just kind of move up here. Oh, another stadium. Maybe look at this building here. Now that's something. That is something I want to get a glance at. Ooh, look at that, snow time. All right, there's your winter view. Where's that building? Look at that. Boy, oh boy, that's some retro styling there. Kind of like it. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's even got that glass pyramid up top. Should we go inside? Absolutely yes. Well, not the best views. You can see the angles on the inside of this building. Dandy Club? I don't know. Let's drop down by it. What a place. Huh. Am I crazy, or is that stadium should be like right here? That must be brand new. Yeah, look at that. That place is brand new. Huh. Alright. Well, here's what it looked like before. So they just built a brand new stadium. And can't really see it, but from above. Cool. Here I'm definitely seeing the word university. Microryan. This feels like, yeah, school, campusy. I guess possibly dorms. Maybe. Could just be apartments. Interesting. We're looking at our 2013 maps again here. Never been to Russia? Certainly would be interested in going. I've toured a couple other cities virtually in Russia, and some really impressive ones. but I'm more impressed than I expected here. I don't know what I was expecting, but I thought maybe, I don't know. This is just more impressive than I was expecting. I mean that in a good way. I hope it's understood. Let's drop down over here. Just a quiet part of town out here. People coming in. Gas station. No idea what those numbers might mean to me. Okay, let's get back over. This town is kind of split in two here by this river. Here's the airport, International Airport, where you'd fly in. If you can get a view on the ground there. Some welcome party here. Maybe there's, it's like an air show. Or a helicopter show. Lots of helicopters here. And looks like some other airplanes too. I love a good air show. I'd love to have come to this. This looks amazing. Possibly given tours. That's worth it. If you go to an air show, it can be expensive, I guess. I've definitely done it. I've done the helicopter tour at an air show. That's fun. This kind of looks like military planes here. Maybe. Old boneyard here. Look at that. Wow. Fantastic. Some big ones. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Salvage scrapyard. Let's drop down over this side of town again. See something like right by the airport. Getting chilly here. I'm in Chicago and recording this right before the holidays here. I guess in the midst of the holidays. And it is chilly. Yep. Block housing. Kind of farm housing here. Let's see. Excellent. Not sure what that means. Is it elementary? I can't help but think when I look at maps like this of Russia, just how like top secret this kind of information would have been a few decades ago, right? Like I'm just like, I can look at over top of a city like this during the Cold War. It's kind of fascinating, and I can just freely do it. This would have been, just absolutely top secret technology, but doing it for fun. I read this quote, I forget if I mentioned on this podcast, whatever, this YouTube channel. It's from Neil deGrasse Tyson's, one of his recent books. And I forget if it's his quote or he's quoting someone else, but I heard the quote in the book. But historically, and even still today, there's basically an accurate map is a weapon of war. And there's something to that it's kind of freaky, but it kind of true. And certainly historically very true. But even today, you know, I don't know why I'm talking about war and stuff, but just it occurs to me. Even the data in this map, I guess why we have it and why it's free and why it's not threatening to these governments so much is it's not real time, so it's not accurate. You know what I mean? Like it's accurate in a sense, but it's not real time. If it was a real time map, that actually could be dangerous to any government potentially, or a threat. So, anyways, that's enough war talk. Great view here over town. Love these little greenhouses. Nice farming going on. It's pretty idyllic, right? If I had the choice, I think I'd, you know, this looks like a lot better. This looks so pretty here compared to living in these apartments over here. I don't know if you have so much of a choice. You know, this might cost 10 times as much for all I know. But kind of like that urban farm life there. And looks like probably selling some of those goods right there. Pretty nice. Oh man, look at that. This looks like some new construction might have been right where we were seconds ago. Everything for sewing, if that's your thing. Bus station. Some sort of car lot there maybe, or maybe just a parking lot. Let's drop by this. Wow. Alright. Is that what's in these lakes? It's massive. Big building back there. I'm not sure what that was, a bus station or something. Looks like pretty decent quality of life here though, right? Looks nice. Lots of shopping. Plenty to do, plenty to see. New buildings going up, new stadium. You know. I try not to like rate a city, like I try not to put one city above the other so much. Just because, you know, these are people's lives. And I don't know, it doesn't feel nice to judge a place too much, but again, in the positive sense, like it just looks like a nice place to live, all things considered. New place there, beautiful building there. Not sure what that says, of course. Great views here though. Really well mapped too. I'd love if they came through one more time here a couple years later. That'd be great. Still some gaps in the mapping. I wonder if at some point Google will put up like a translate. You know, this, I guess, you know, I almost answered this right in front of myself here. Shopping center, your house. With all this text, I wonder if someday you'd be able to like hover your mouse over that text and read it. Wouldn't that be great? That would be really neat. That seems, I mean, that's like existing technology, right? That wouldn't be that hard. Big old kind of industrial building there. Alright, one or two more places here. One or two. Just pull up and get a sense of this space here again. City kind of continues all the way up here. We actually have another airport up here. This is probably like military. Oh yeah. Fighter jet there. That's probably military. Let's see. How about up here? Go down another side street. Not fully paved. This guy hanging out. Doing some car work maybe. Little playground here. Sort of paved out here, I guess. Oh yeah. Looks like this guy just ran into that post there, but I don't. Yeah, I don't think so. All right. Let's see. One more good place. Where should we go? Something with a view. Ski base. Oh. They ski in here? Not quite sure what's going on. Kind of looks like it. I don't know. I can't tell. Boy, you could spend a lot of time looking around Google Maps here, I'll tell you what. Maybe just another river view. End it with that. Oh, a snowy view there. Oh, let's go. Let's see some snow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you don't even need a boat here to enjoy this river. This place gets cold. Wow. Wow. So this is all right. Yes, this is all dammed up here. So this is barely a river at times. Just kind of a lake. Let's let this load up here. Great views. Nice morning or evening. I'm not sure which way we're facing there. Fantastic. Alright, this is the last one. Frigid day. And yet, kind of appealing. I don't know. I'd love to go walk around there for a while. That'd be awesome. Very good. Irkutsk. Look at that. You can see it. 3 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my heavens. That's cold. That is so cold. Oh, there's a church or two I missed. I forget where. Empire Hotel. History Museum. Dang. Alright, well, tell you what. Go check it out. The link, I always include a link to Wikipedia below. And you know how to get here on Google Maps. I actually always include a link to my kind of universal map of all the cities I've been to, so you can check that out too if you want. And check out some of the many places I missed. All kinds of museums here. Lots to see. For now though, I'm gonna add this to my map. Thanks for all your kind comments. I'm back. I'm trying to record, well, at least once a week. That's the goal, I guess. But we'll see if I can keep that up. Again, I failed at. Not sure what's going on with that. I added, so sorry later, by the way. I'll add it later. All right. Well, there it is. Very cool. Let's see, where are we? Yeah, just north of Mongolia, along the lake. You can find this on a globe. There it is. Now you know where it is. Irkutsk. Pretty good town. All right. Till next time.